Hey gamers, let's talk about Warlock. Dragged below, 4 mana shadow spell, deal 4 damage to a minion, give your opponent an abyssal curse. I don't think the abyssal curses are insane. Seeing Bran in the core set really helps it, because you can give 2 using these guys, but that's still not insane. But I wouldn't sleep on it though. I think people are clowning on the curse, but it can get some good damage. Like, it lets you control, and then it deals some damage too. Now, if you're control versus control though, they're gonna gain that health back anyway, so your chip damage with your curses aren't gonna do much. But they are disruptive though, if they don't want to continuously take damage, so that's something to think about. I don't think these are going to be very good until better abyssal curses are given. I think if Sakul, if the whole text was Battlecry, I think then the abyssal curses would be playable. But as they are, they're not very strong. So I'll say, sadly, 1.5. Can I give it 1.5? I don't want to give it a 1 because there's a little bit of hope in me that I want to make it work. I'll give it a 1. I'll give it 1 star. This is 4 mana, deal 4 to a minion, deal 1 damage to the enemy hero. Rock Bottom, 1 mana spell, summon a 1/1 Murloc, then dredge. If that's a Murloc, summon another Murloc. Very good. I think Warlock got a very good Murloc package this time around. Because what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their cards directly support it? And their 2 dredge cards support running a Murloc as Sharon? Like, these all have the same game plan printed together. This is a 30-year deck right here already. You just need to find 20 more cards. Very good. I want to give it 4 star. Because it's... oh my goodness. Rock Bottom in the Chum Bucket, if you can play that on curve, that's really nutty, right? Because you have 2 Murlocs, so this procs 3 times. Give your Murlocs in hand +3/+3. That's insane. So I want to give this 4 stars. I think other cards deserve 5. Maybe like 4.5, because I don't think it's nerfable. I just think it's really strong. So like 4 stars. 4.2 stars. Sirakes Cultist, 3 mana, 2/3 Naga. Give your opponent a curse. Also doo-doo. This is River Crocolisk for 1 extra mana to give a curse, right? Is that good? No. I think it's a little better than Dragged Below, just because it's Battlecry, so it has extra synergy. So, oh, they are Shadow though, so Tamsin will like it, right? Yeah, I'll say it's a 2 star, Dragged Below. And 2 star for the Cultist. I think they just need so much to work. You need to run so many cards to make these work. But they're like, you normally run Tamsin and Warlock anyway, so not like you're running super bad cards. But they're also losing Ticketus, so Control Warlock's losing a lot of their win con. So I will pray for Quest Warlock. Voidgill, 2/3/2 Murloc, Death Rattle, give all Murlocs in your hand +1/+1. Good card, 4 star. I think it's very good. It's a raptor that gives your Murlocs +1/+1. And that's what Murloc wants to do. Warlock. Did I call Warlock Murloc? They definitely want to be buffing. They seem like a hand buff style kind of Murloc, which is really weird, honestly. But I can dig it. And you get big Murlocs and you slam them for health, right? That's the goal. And I think this helps it so much. Like, It's pretty cheap. It can give you a lot of stats. And it's got decent stats on its own. 4-star. Zakul. 4/6/5. Your curses heal you. Battle cry. Give your opponent a curse. Like, kinda doo-doo. But I mean, maybe the curses are good against aggro, right? But all the curse cards are so expensive. Like, Shadow Flame did this for cheaper. Priest probably can do this for cheaper. Mage can. So it doesn't seem insane. This one I want to give like 2.2 stars. I think it's slightly better than the other ones, just because it heals. Which helps against aggro matchups, right? But you're only going to heal like 3 or 4. Maybe a little more. So, not insane as well. Charm Bucket. 2 mana. Give all Murlocs in your hand +1/+1. Then you repeat for each Murloc you control. Insane. This is actually insane. I want to give this like... Do I want to give it 5 stars? Probably not, but... It's like 4.5 stars. It's almost there. It can give you just raw stats, honestly. Like if you just have a Murloc on board, it's worth it. Like, as long as you, like, especially the neutral set, it has some good Murlocs, like the draw 3 Murlocs per chance. That's insane with this, because you're gonna have targets in hand then. So 4.5 Murloc lock is going to be good. Abyssal Wave. 6 mana shadow spell. Deal 4 to all minions. Give your opponent a curse. Stupid stinky. Like, Warlock has 4 mana, deal 5 to all minions. Why would they want to run 6 mana, deal 4? Like, this doesn't really go with any of their game plans. Maybe control, but I don't think it's that good. I'll also give it 2 stars though. I'll be a little more optimistic than other people about these curses. Or, I'm guessing. I don't really know a lot about what other people are saying. A Sharon Scavenger. 3 mana, 3/4 Murloc. Shuffle a 3 mana, 3/4. Give your other Murlocs +1/+1 wherever they are. Very good too. Decent stats. And then it gives you so many. It gives the ones on board. It gives the ones in your deck. Very good. Very strong. 4 stars as well. Murlocs are going to be juicy. And they're going to come for you. They're going to nibble you. They're going to devour ya. Gigafin. 8 mana, 7/4 Murloc. Colossal. +1. Devour all enemy minions. Death rattle. Spit them out. What's the point? Maw. The 4/7 taunt. Death rattle. Permanently destroy the minions inside Gigafin. I don't think it's that good. It's more... It takes more setup than a Twisting Nether. In that sense, it's not very good. But it is a Murloc. You can think about that. Sadly, the appendage I don't think is going to get stats from hand buffs, which is sucky, but it makes sense. Otherwise it'd be like nutty OP. So, I mean, still a lot of stats though, right? 11/11, and you get taunt, and you at least temporarily get rid of the enemy's board. This has got to be good still. Is it run in Murloc lock? I don't think so. Definitely good in control though. Or some kind of like board presence. I think it could be run in Murloc lock, but it's just turn 8 seems kind of far for them, right? They probably want to win before that. But maybe it's a finisher, right? Maybe it's just clear the enemy side of the board so that you can swing face with all your Murlocs. Because it does destroy just the enemy's half. That's where it's better than Twisting Nether. So, I'll go on a limb. I'll give this guy 4 stars. I think he'll end up being good. Like, because you do destroy the enemy side. And you preserve your big Murloc board, right? They wouldn't make this a Murloc if they weren't going to support Murloc with it, right? Right? And if you get it for health, this is an insane just stats on board. Because as Murloc Lock, you're not going to care about your health. You care about the opponent's health. You could be -3 health, but you won't lose, because you want the enemy to be at 0, right? So, Bloodscent Vilefin, 4/4/4, Murloc. Dredge, if it's a Murloc, change its cost to health. Very good too. Free stats. It lets you just throw stuff on the board. Because you're gonna win before you deplete your own health. When you're against an aggro deck, you just try to you try to destroy their steam, right? Or out-aggro them. In the aggro matchup, you might be a little more screwed. But you're just gonna have raw stats to make up for it. Like Gigafin, Vilefin, Void Gill, Scavenger, Chum Bucket. Those are all raw stats, right? Rock Bottom can be raw stats, but it's a little more utility than that. It can get Chum Bucket good. So I'm gonna say 4 stars as well. Maybe even closer to 4.5. Just because this is definitely what they want. A nice, thick Murloc that can help you slam thicker Murlocs onto board. So, watch out for Murloc or Warlock. Thank you for watching. Check out the others. Bye bye.